Welcome to Splatalot!
Today, 12 young warriors, brave and true, will enter the Splatalot kingdom and go head-to-head with the dastardly and downright devious defenders as they battle it out to capture the highly coveted crown.
Will the attackers overthrow the kingdom and seize that very crown? Or will the defenders succeed in protecting the castle?
One thing's for sure, the attackers will tumble, they will tilt, they will teeter, and they will go... Splat!
All right, we're Dick and Dom.
And if you like arranging flowers whilst listening to marching bands, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong place.
Oh.
But if you do like high energy, seat of your pants, Splatfest with a twist of medieval mayhem,
Yes.
this is a show for you, my friend.
Show me more.
Okay, all 12 attackers attempt the moat challenge, but only the 6 fastest move onto the stockade. There, they have to grab one of only 4 flags in order to make it to the final. Plus, the defenders will be slowing down anyone with eyes on that crown.
Love it. Show me even more.
Okay, here's some even more.
Here are the obstacles in today's moat challenge. The attackers begin with the mind and body-boggling battle balls. Then it's up the slippery slope and across the terrifying rolling mace.
Whilst fending off paintballs from the Splatzuka.
The impossible incline then leads onto the beastly battle axes. And if the attackers survive that, they move onto the rope bridge of disaster.
This time accompanied by a cold shower from the water cannon.
Then a final leap onto the heinous helper will bounce them over the finish line.
Seen enough?
Not quite. Bring on the defenders.
So, who has the honour of defending the moat and keeping the kingdom safe? He may be a tiny terror, but Tinkor thinks big when it comes to mischief making. This one doesn't really do any thinking. Scab! And finally...
I am Thorn.
Yes, I don't really want to know what he's thinking.
Prepare to be amazed at our sheer power!
Okay, now have you seen enough?
Yes, thank you.
Good, right. Let's get on with it. Here's round 1.
So the defenders are on the course. Scab has the vaporize up. Thorn is on water cannon duty. Tinkor
I love you.
is in a world of his own.
I want a purple puppy so bad!
And our first attacker, Erik, kicks off with another unique battle cry.
Ruff, ruff! You look like a puppy!
Oh, and the taunting begins straight away.
Good aim there, buddy!
Eric's still taunting and doing pretty well on the battle balls. Oh, bang clanger! Curse of the commentator.
No, curse of the purple puppy.
As curses go, that has to be one of the lamest.
Onto the slope.
Finally, you hit me!
And he's still taunting Tinkor.
This is tough for Tinkor, who takes taunting terribly.
Nip Ribbler!
And the mace roll teaches our little taunter a lesson.
Hang on, look. Erik is imitating the Splatalot logo. Is there no end to his taunting?
Nice try, Erik, but you have to earn the crown the hard way.
Now, will Erik try the same taunting tactics with Scab? No, he simply ignores it. Nice one, Erik.
Thorn might be harder to ignore with the water cannon. Yes, this has slowed him down completely.
Not as easy as it seems, son.
Oh, and Erik once again spoofs the Splatalot logo. Birkin Vegas!
Looks like the logo just got its own back.
I know it's really early in the competition, but that just might make Splat of the day.
Oh, but Erik faces up to the challenge and starts climbing to the finish line.
I beat you!
You didn't beat me.
Can't touch me!
So Erik finishes in 3:10 and Scab's far from happy.
Do the funky Austin!
Here's Emily. And we find her strolling towards the rolling mace.
Speed is the key to winning. Winning is the key to going on to things.
Well done, Scab.
Ooh, look out, Emily.
Move, Emily! Move!
Scab more direct this time, and Emily moves, then falls off and poop-monger.
Right, let's check that out again. Yes, as I suspected, they're all imitating the Splatalot logo. But make no mistake, that Splat was the real thing.
Too real, in fact, for Emily. She's fine, but the mace got the better of her, and she does not finish.
Our next attacker is Carmen.
When's out, narwhal it out!
Yes, Carmen, I often find a horned whale comes in handy. Oh, Figgler!
When in doubt, narwhal it out. And there he is. Let's see if that was in any way helpful. Will she now glide over the remaining battle balls? That's a no, then.
Here she is at the mace.
Let's go, Carmen! It's not a little slow race, it's a quick race.
No way!
Come to the conversation and move!
Yeah, babe.
Stourbridge! And Tinkor contributes perfectly to that conversation. Stourbridge!
Go! Go!
Carmen makes her move on the mace. Whoop! Vombox!
Yes, the mace often has the last word when it comes to dealing with attackers.
Where's your narwhal buddy now when you need him, eh, Carmen?
He's there, look.
All right.
I'm confused!
Well, that was confusing.
That's what Margaret just said. I'm confused.
Stop, Bandit! No confusion there. Straight into a battle ball.
Do you think a splat like that will add to our confusion?
Well, it certainly adds to our entertainment.
Margaret, come out and see me.
I didn't know Tinkle couldn't sing.
And it certainly put Margaret off her stride.
Yes, Tinkle may have a splatzuka, but with a little help from the mace, his voice is lethal.
How will she cope with Scab?
Hello, Margaret! You can call me Scab if you would like.
Very polite from Scab, then he confuses
Which
Margaret.
allows Tinkle to fire off a cheeky back splat.
Margaret! Focus and go! 2 feet, Margaret! Don't you dare cheat! Jump!
It's a spew fondue!
I honestly don't know what's worse, Tinkle singing or Scab screaming.
They're both too much for Margaret. No wonder the poor girl's confused.
Nothing confusing about that time, though. A very fast round from Margaret with 3 minutes 23, and Carmen doing pretty well with 6 minutes 7.
Here's our next attacker, Sam.
Purple walrus!
What is it with purple today? I smell a rat.
Purple rat.
My first cousin was a purple walrus.
That would explain a lot, Tinkle.
Okay, here's Sam on the mace. Sam crossing the mace. And there's Sam off the mace. Girdle cheese. Whoa there, rewind. Ah, see, another logo impression. What does it all mean?
I think it means you're losing it, mate.
He's over the battle axes. Now sprinting over the bridge. Donkey Pong!
Well, Thorn thought that was a blast.
You can see why. That blast from his cannon certainly contributed to that huge splat, and that will slow Sam down.
Well, not by much, because it's the 3rd fastest time today.
Unicorns!
Uh-oh, scream alert.
You're right, and she set Scab off.
Yeah, I know!
Okay, calm down, everyone.
Go!
Stephanie's got some thinking to do.
Yes, but Scab's got some splatting to do. Eggy niblets!
Well, in all the confusion, perhaps the safest place is in the moat.
Not before she gets an additional splatting from the axe blade.
Not the sharpest tool in the box.
What, Stephanie?
No, the axe.
Well, I love her spirit, but I don't like her time of 9:55.
And that's the first half.
So let's check out the leaderboard. Less than 30 seconds separates the top 3. And as Emily didn't finish, Steph's 9:55 is the time to beat.
But remember, only the 6 fastest will make it through to round 2.
So, with 6 more attackers to come, it's still anybody's game for the taking.
And the splatting.
Right, we're halfway through round 1, so I thought we'd play a little picture game I call Know Your Attacker.
Okay. The Scab smells. Oh, right. That's a taunting purple puppy, which is Erik, our fastest attacker so far. Yes. Okay, it's the world-famous saying, isn't it? If in doubt, narwhal it out. From Carmen, currently in 4th place.
OK, one more.
Purple wall are us. Purple walls are us.
Just say what you see.
Well, that never helps, does it?
Well, it's not it's Russ. Poor Purple Wall Russ. It's Sam's battle cry.
Well, why didn't you just draw a purple walrus?
Well, I had enough trouble with a narwhal. I'm not Rolf Harris.
Right, sometimes you make me wanna.
Yes, exactly.
Erik is in the lead with 3:10, and because Emily did not finish, Stephanie has the time to beat of 9:55.
So let's go back down to the moat for the second half.
So, Thorn back on the water. Did he just...
Yes, he had a chili taco during the break. Scab doesn't look too pleased.
And Tinker is now singing to his slime ball. Not sure if the defenders are focused.
How about Michael?
What did he just scream?
He screamed the word scream.
Okay, well, he's at the last battle ball.
Trumped and funnel, and that's quite a way to start the second half.
I do hope he's splatting on an empty stomach. Stored away!
Well, we'll soon know if Michael has eaten. That was a splat straight to the belly, straight after that belly flop on the slope.
Well, everything stayed down so far. Ooh, Piffington!
Another stomach-churning moment for Michael.
And another top splat from Tinkle.
That one's gonna leave a mark.
I think Tinkor's left his mark on all of us.
Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow!
Oh dear, looks like Sharon's a bit shy.
Go! Go! Go!
Scab doesn't do shy.
What are you doing standing there? Go!
And Scab gently encourages Sharon in his own sweet way.
This might take a while. Here's Zaryn.
Oh, look at Taco!
And Zaryn spotted a taco. What are you doing?
Thorn gave it to me.
Right, back to the moat.
Slipper scuff.
Now, tell me I'm being foolish,
You're foolish.
but doesn't that pose look suspiciously like our logo?
Not that again. Here's Zaryn at the mace. Swazzle cuffed.
But she has no trouble with the battle axes.
How about the rope bridge?
Not bad, but I'm sure she'll have a word with Thorn.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you.
What? Sorry, Thorn, she's finished.
And that time of 3:41 is pretty impressive. Michael's done even better with 3:20.
Meanwhile, how would you sum up Sharon's round so far?
Yup. Interesting, yeah. And what can you do when the nerves get the better of you?
Yeah, I suppose you could do that. Not sure if that advice is really going to help Sharon, though.
What's happening?
You know, Elijah, I feel like asking that too. Have you finished that taco yet?
Yes, boss.
Good, right. Here's Elijah at the incline. He gradually makes his way down. Gentle, but effective.
Scab is rarely either of those things.
Now onto the battle axes. Mushy funk!
Now, let's see. Gentle? No. Effective? No. Splat of the day? Quite possibly.
Now, Sharon, surely the klaxons are some kind of clue.
Well, bless her, I think we needed someone like Sharon just to show how challenging this tournament really is.
So, Sharon creates a brand new category of her own. We've had did not finish, now we've got did not start.
Here's Ellen.
I don't think so.
Yes, but what's the question?
Well, it might be, can you make it up the slope? Or can anyone understand Tinkle?
Chow Fund! Another belly splat from Tinkle there, and back goes Ellen, down into the moat.
But don't worry, she got back up and actually made it round in 4:49, putting her in 6th place.
OK, can we stop now, please?
I'm sorry, but I've got a theory about this logo conspiracy.
What logo conspiracy?
Well, it all started with cheeky Erik when he jumped off the rolling mace. See, right there. And then a pattern started to form. Zaryn struck her pose right at the start, which led to quite a splat at the battle balls. But Erik left his impression right until the end, coming face to face with the logo itself. And finally, Sam had a go. I reckon they're auditioning to be the next Splatalot mascot.
Lovely. Can we continue? Here's final attacker, Marcus.
Quick, like a bunny.
And Marcus takes Tinkle's advice and hops like a bunny right over the mace.
One thing I don't like about you is your war cry. What's your war cry again? Hey, attacker! Ah! That's how it's done!
No, Nibbler!
Incredible tactics from Scab there. He has a scream-off with Marcus, who valiantly joins in. But clever Scab basically shouts him into the moat.
Marcus now takes on the bridge and Thorn's water cannon.
Drivel Swallower!
Well, he got halfway, but that bridge doesn't do things by halves. What a drivel swallower.
Now that's what you get for being too cocky.
All right, Thorn, but Marcus makes it in the fastest time of the day.
Wow, what a way to end round one. Marcus leaves the best till last.
So let's see who's through to round 2.
It's Marcus, Erik, Margaret, Zaryn, Sam and Michael.
Which means we say farewell to Narwhally, Carmen, and who can forget shy Sharon.
Don't start.
Precisely, that was a problem.
Anyway, back to round 2, which is the stockade.
You know, this must be the only show that rewards successful competitors by throwing them into jail.
Ah! But don't worry, they all get a chance to escape. So, what have we learned about our attackers after round 1? Splat stat hats.
Well, this may be a new world record. All 6 finished within 45 seconds of each other, so this could be the tightest contest we've ever had.
Favourite battle cry?
I'm confused.
Simple enough question.
No, that was Margaret's battle cry. I'm confused.
I don't think so.
Yes, it was.
No, I don't think so. Was my favourite battle cry from Ellen.
Right. Leaderboard?
Leaderboard!
So here are the top 6 attackers who will be advancing to round 2, where they must escape the stockade.
It's Ape-Man Marcus, Erik, Margaret, Zaryn, Sam and Michael.
They took some serious splatting in the moat challenge, but it's nothing compared to the foaming and sliming they're about to get.
And then there's the grand final to follow, where the splatting takes on an almost magisterial quality.
So they're all still quite a few splats away from that much-treasured crown.
Here's the stockade. The attackers start by crossing the hexagon and grabbing the rungs they'll need to build their ladders.
All this time, the stockade will be filling up with foam and water, not to mention slime and goo.
Once their rungs are in place, they can take one of 4 flags and make their escape. Next stop, the grand final.
So with only 4 flags, 2 of the attackers won't make it. Tricky.
Oh, it's about to get trickier.
Bring on the new defenders.
The name's Kook.
How do you follow Kook? Easy. If you have no shame, it's Gildar. And finally, it's our sugary sweet slayer,
Shaden.
You'll never get past us. We are fearless.
So the attackers are ready to go down in the stockade. Erik's in red with a green stripe. Zaryn has an all-blue combination. Sam has gone for orange. Margaret's in purple, Michael sports yellow, and Marcus is green for go.
Gildar looks ready to go too, with a double-barreled Splatzuka, and Shaden with her slime stick looking menacing as ever.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, fun time.
It certainly is, as the attackers head for the hexagon.
Remember, this isn't against the clock, it's against each other.
Sam breaks from the pack and leaps. From there, he'll be able to reach up for a rung.
And it's already getting pretty foamy down there.
And yes, Sam has the first rung.
Hey,
What are you doing? Get back!
And back he goes. Zaryn now has her first rung.
These attackers aren't just evenly matched, they're quick too. Sam and now Zaryn already have their first rungs in the ladders. Where are the defenders?
Footy mouth! Now here's Marcus, who will demonstrate how to get splattered in 4 easy moves. 1, you leap. 2, you land on the slippy platform. 3, you forget the brakes and overbalance. 4, you end up in the foam. Splat accomplished. Thank you, Marcus.
Now that's a foamy Erik with his first rung. And here's an even foamier Margaret leaping like a foamy frog.
Who's shaving after?
I think it's Marcus. Yes, it's getting pretty hard to tell who's who out there.
Ah! It's the abominable snowman! It's the abominable snowman! Oh my God, Gilda! Stop
Their
it!
attacker's coming in foam! Their own attacker's coming in your foam!
My mistake. I'm sorry.
Well, Coop just keeps getting kookier, and Gilda, as always, acting abominably.
Busty!
Well, that was pretty abominable too.
Zaryn gets up close and personal with the mini hexagon.
Extra foamy and extra splatty.
Well, while Zaryn splats and stumbles, her main rival Sam has another rung. Again, where are the defenders?
I don't know. Are we allowed to do the course with no shoes?
Shoe for sale.
You know what I always say, Gilda?
What do you always say?
Kid's got no soul without a shoe.
I don't follow you.
You know the soul
The
of a
sole of a shoe.
Yes, what about it?
You don't have it?
kook.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Good
loud.
defending, everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Good defending.
Well, that was pretty painful all around.
Not for the attackers. Once again, the defenders get distracted in their own little world and forget about defending.
Yes, the attackers certainly won't mind. It leaves them free to keep leaping to their heart's content. That's a pretty nice landing from Erik.
Are we all watching this? Is everyone watching? I hope you're watching.
Shamley! Finally some defending.
Now Erik was our chief taunter in round 1, but Gilda has found a way to silence him. Ooh, and unbalance him.
Right back to the hexagon, and Sam, our front runner, is still in the lead. He grabs the first flag and sprints over to his ladder.
Yes, Sam's the man. He's the first to escape the stockade, and the first to make it through to the final.
And it looks like Marcus won't be too far behind. He has the second flag. That's just made life so much harder for the remaining attackers who still have ladders to finish.
Squeezy beans! Shaden slimes Marcus. That will leave a nasty aftertaste, but it won't stop him completing the challenge.
Now Erik gets his balance and claims the third flag.
Which leaves 3 attackers fighting over the last remaining flag.
Margaret leaps and splats. It's getting a bit frantic down there in the foam.
And Erik climbs and makes it to the top. Confirmation that only one place in the final remains.
That's Michael with his last rung. How will the defenders respond?
Gilda, you're handsome. Gilda, you're gorgeous.
I remember that.
Gilda, you make my dreams come true.
Right, so that's how they respond.
They serenade each other and allow Michael to take the last flag.
Yes, it's all too little too late from the defenders as Michael makes his way to the top. So we have our 4 finalists.
Farewell to Zaryn and Margaret, and hello final for Erik, Michael, Sam and Marcus.
Well, once again, another memorable stockade.
Oh, yeah, that song was great. Gilda, you're amazing, Gilda.
No! I was talking about our finalists, who will soon attempt to capture the crown.
But to succeed, they'll have to cross the biggest obstacle course in the land. It will get splatty.
So, what did round 2 teach us?
Well, it would seem that very little defending gets done when Gilda and Kookaburra get together. Not so much arguing, just more fooling around, really.
Yes, but that's why we love them. Well, I say love. What I actually mean is put up with. Actually, when I say put up with, what I actually mean is...
Back to the attackers. Erik, Michael, Sam and Marcus have earned the right to take on all 6 defenders and each other in a bid to wear that Splatalot crown.
Oh, hey, oh! And some breaking news coming in from the defenders' camp.
Yes, it appears that after the nonsense in the stockade, Gildor has been put on the naughty step and Crockness will be taking his place.
So that last-minute substitution just might make them a more balanced defensive unit.
Here's something else that requires balance.
The Capture the Crown course.
The attackers start in the funky foam.
Then it's over the slippy slides towards the Titanic teeter-totters.
Where the barrier of all barriers and the leaping lily pads await.
And if all that wasn't enough, they still have to climb the water wall before seizing the crown.
Back to the defenders.
What's Coop thinking?
Safety. First.
Safety.
So the defenders are taking this final seriously. Here are the attackers. Marcus in green, Sam in orange. Erik in red with a green stripe and Michael in yellow. Hey, and they're off, heading straight down into the funky foam.
Welcome to Foam Town. Population U.
Coop managing to be focused, foamy and funny.
Try again, mate.
Look out, Coop. The abominable snowman is back. Oh, no, it's just Erik.
Tinkor, as always, looking happy in his work.
Marcus heads for the slide. Trumpington! And slide he does.
There he goes, slippier than a slippery eel and a kipper wearing slippers.
Not a familiar saying. OK, onto the teeters. Clock hangers! And the first to totter is Erik.
3 splats for the price of 1. 1, 2, 3. Great value.
Now, who's Thorn aiming at? Melton Mowbray, it's Marcus. Thorn gets him just above the knee. Marcus loses his balance, and down he goes. And then Tinkle vaporises him for good measure.
Boom, boom! Scab splats Erik at the barrier. The defenders have really raised their game in the final.
Flugglepaps!
Now Michael has to plant both feet on the barrier. No sliding allowed.
This is all looking good for the defenders.
Oh, but Thorn won't thank Tinker for that.
Rotherham! Great throw from Scab. Let's see that again. Wow! The paintball is actually wedged into Erik's visor.
Scab rules!
Oh, note to self, do not high-five Scab.
Hey!
Something tells me Erik's not quite finished.
Hello, sweetheart.
Oh, Uncle Squirty! Kook slimes Marcus and also calls him sweetheart. This game can be so cruel at times.
Crueler than you think. Thorn splattered him too. It's a triple splat taunt sandwich.
Teamwork!
Teamwork indeed. The defenders are working as a unit.
And the attackers are pinned down on the teeters. Oh, Erik seems to be struggling. He needs to find inspiration from somewhere.
Will he make it this time?
Oh no, wait. Something's inspired him.
It's his four-legged friend. He's over the barrier, and he and his purple pal make it to the lily pads.
Which automatically triggers the water wall. The final is hotting up.
Erik losing his balance.
Maybe Sam can catch him up. Wibble. No, he can't.
Now, Splatalot rules require both elbows to make contact with the platform. Just like that. So Erik can now move onto the water wall.
Ah! Scab's not happy and splats Erik under the armpits. This is getting personal.
Oi, Scab, pick on someone your own size.
Fortunately, neither of us are, so he can't pick on us. Here's Kook.
Hampton! And Kook splats Marcus at close range with a giant paintball. Marcus Teeters then loses his balance. A possible splat of the day.
Thank you!
How about mistake of the day? Kook should be at the other end of the course trying to stop Erik.
The other attackers are trying desperately to get over the barrier.
But it's too late as Erik has made it to the top and claims the crown.
Game over! We have a new king in town, and his name is Erik. Uh-oh.
Hey, don't say things like that! What?
I'm the king!
Yes, he certainly is.
Meditate, Scab.
Scab needs to calm down and accept defeat. He lost, and Erik rules, quite literally.
Oh, the blue ninja tries to calm Scab down.
Good luck with that, Sharon.
Wow! King Erik claims the crown and wins his own personal battle with Scab. Victory is splat.
Don't you mean sweet?
I never miss an opportunity to throw in a splat, especially when it's time for... Splat of the day!
Yes, inevitably, Scab was involved, but this time with Stephanie on the battle axes. She lost her balance, then on the way down, she got to know those axes a little better.
Her great splat, but we also loved her calm response straight after.
Yeah, she's got that. And now she's also got splat of the day.
But here's the guy who got so much more. Here's Erik's journey to the crown.
In round one, he famously auditioned as the Splatalot mascot.
After taunting Scab, he escaped the stockade, then slipped, teetered, tottered, splatted, and climbed his way to victory. A true Splatalot champion.
We'll have plenty more splats for you very soon.
But for now, we'll leave you with the flag-raising ceremony and our new ruler. Take it away, King Erik.
I'm the king of the castle!
Till next time, keep splatting!